This just in out of college football. North Carolina quarterback Max Johnson will miss the rest of the season with a broken right leg. Johnson was carted off the field third quarter Thursday night season opening win over Minnesota. The school says that Johnson had surgery in Minneapolis on Friday and is expected to make a full recovery. Johnson had just recently won the starting job over Connor Harrell, and Johnson, the son of Super Bowl winning quarterback Brad Johnson, had transferred to North Carolina from Texas A&M. Check out the latest of college football at 24/7 Sports. By the way, the Tar Heels are back in action next Saturday against Charlotte.
Switch to Square and join over 4 million businesses worldwide. More than a point of sale, Square keeps you ready for any restaurant rush. And with Square, there are no hidden fees ever. At Square, get 24/7 support to help keep lines moving. And with Square Banking, get a loan quickly for everything from small repairs to the biggest dreams. Gain time and peace of mind with restaurant tools that bring everything together. Switch to Square today. Visit square.com to get started.
When you wake up in the morning, we want to be your go-to team.
On our places, bright shiny faces.
Nate has one of the quickest minds I've ever seen.
Put me in the game, coach.
Tony has a way of making people feel comfortable.
The best interviews feel like it's just a conversation with a neighbor.
Hey.
Gail has this unbelievable knack to ask a question that is the question that you're asking at home.
I've been told I could talk to a tree, and that's pretty much true.
I don't go to work in the morning. I go for coffee with my two good friends, and we talk about the world.
Your morning routine just got better. CBS Mornings, weekdays at 7.
I'll see you in the morning.
This is it.
Right, yeah, that looks safe. Totally safe.
Breathe.
First timer, huh? Let's pause for the facts. Sure, it looks safe, but like nearly half of all used cars, it's been in an accident. With Carfax.com, you see how accidents impact price, so you don't have to overpay. Unpause.
But no accidents. In with space.
You're gonna need it.
Wait, twins?
No.
Oh, that was too long of a pause.
Shop with the facts at the all-new Carfax.com.
Another turnover. San Diego unable to do much with that one, trying to penetrate the 18. As Savannah McCaskill gets the ball back, McCaskill fires off a shot, blocked! And that one out for a corner. Savannah McCaskill trying to get things.
Hey, Brad, you know how Nationwide is more than an insurance company?
Oh, yeah. They're one of America's largest financial services companies.
Could we get that in a song like Business Life Retirement?
Or Nationwide's there to protect.
Maybe leave the songs to me.
But I'm the one with 3 Grammys.
I'm kind of the jingle guy.
Not sure I agree with that.
Well, I'm not sure I like your hat.
Well, it would never fit on you.
Wow.
Truly.
You think you know what it takes to be a soccer mom? I mean, soccer mom? How about cheering mom? Videographer mom? Coach mom?
Toquen la pelota.
Or even better, MVP mom. What drives the game begins outside the game.
Sports news all the time.
We've got breaking news to bring to you.
CBS Sports HQ gives you a snapshot of all the sports that matter to you.
Big news coming out of the NFL. A lot of movement in the rankings this week.
With highlights.
What a finish at the final round of play.
And in-depth analysis.
Can they three-peat? Tony Romo joins the conversation.
What can you say about this game?
When you need your sports in a snap.
We're bringing you that breaking news right here on HQ.
Find it on CBS Sports HQ. Streaming free anywhere you are. Man, we had some great times last year, but we're ready for a new season. Yep, they're wrapping up the summer. And now we're looking forward to kicking it with superstars, surrounded by our favorite people. Now that's CBS Sports Sunday. We'll see you on September 8th.
Mr. Richard?
Yeah, Doc.
Unfortunately, Mr. Nibbles crossed the Rainbow Bridge moments ago.
He was the best hamster I have ever known.
I know this is a difficult time for you, but would you happen to know of any deep stash dynasty tight ends I could zero in on for my draft tonight?
Jatavion Sanders.
Thank you. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's a new season and an old rivalry. Don't miss the Old Firm Derby tomorrow on CBS Sports Network.
Well, after a stellar four-year stint at Kansas State, quarterback Will Howard made the move to Ohio State in January. Howard led the Wildcats to a Big 12 title in 2022. He set a K-State career record with 48 touchdown passes, including the single-season record of 24 last year. Now he's tasked with getting this Buckeyes team past Michigan, getting them to a Big 10 title, and hopefully taking them to the national championship. But before all of that, Howard spoke with our Jenny Dell.
Will Howard, from the Wildcats to the Buckeyes. Why was Ohio State the right spot for you this season?
When I was coming out in the portal, I knew I had certain things that I was looking for that, was really at the top of my list. It was really just competing for a national championship and giving myself an opportunity to, to put myself in a better position to be drafted in the first round. And both of those things aligned perfectly here. And just with the way that talking to Coach Day and how things all ended up going, like it just ended up falling into place perfectly. When you're at a place like K-State, which I loved, and I loved all the people, like, you get comfortable a little bit and you feel like you're not going to find something else like that. But man, I've liked my time here, just as much or more than any of my time at K-State too. So it's been awesome.
It seems like you fell exactly into where you're supposed to be at this moment. You talked about those conversations that you had early on with Coach Day. What was the biggest selling point for him to bring you into this program?
I think the biggest thing for him was, you're coming into a program where, you've had a long line of quarterbacks that have been successful, and, the system is very quarterback friendly and it's going to help you in the next level. It felt like I couldn't pass it up. It was an opportunity that, looking back in 70 years, if I was, I call it a rocking chair decision. If I was to look back and, not take this opportunity, I'd be kicking myself.
All right. So this is going to be your first time playing, obviously, for the Buckeyes, first time playing at Ohio Stadium, first time walking into the shoe with over 100,000 fans there. Mm-hmm. How do you plan on taking in that moment?
Ever since I was in high school, really, somebody told me, I forget who it was, maybe one of my coaches growing up, but just to enjoy the moment, especially before the game, take in, during high school, it was during the national anthem. In my years at college, it's been on that run out, just kind of soaking it all in, feeling the energy, feeling the passion of the fans. I think that's on that little run out that we have, that's when I like to kind of just look around and be like, man, this is pretty cool. It lets you take a step back, have a little perspective, and, think about, man, this is what I've been dreaming about doing all my life, and you can put your head in the right mindset. If you're, I'm not someone that really gets that nervous or, up in my head about things, but, it can be soothing, to kind of just remember back on hey, why am I doing this, and just take it all in and appreciate, the pageantry of it and how cool it is, to be playing for the Buckeyes, in front of 100,000+ people. It's unbelievable.
Before we let you go, I want one personal and one team goal for the season.
I think these are both pretty easy, personal, Heisman, and team, national championship. Win them all.
All right. Well, the groundwork is there. The path is yours. Now you just got to lead them all to victory.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Jenny. Of course, Jenny's going to be on the broadcast tomorrow, Akron at Ohio State. Our Big Ten coverage gets underway at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I love how he's just sitting there with all the Heismans behind him. So Big Ten trophies, national championships. Let's see what Will Howard and the Buckeyes can do as they open the season versus Akron on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
People often ask me, when's the best time to start investing for my future? And I always say, there's no time like now. If you had started with $5 a day 10 years ago, at a hypothetical 8% return, you could have over $25,000. Now, invest those $5 now